What's going on, guys? So today I am out here at Explore USA RV Supercenter in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're about to take a look at this really cool and not so compact GEOPRO by Rockwood. This thing is absolutely cool. It is an interesting floor plan. I think you're gonna like it, and it's definitely gonna have some attributes that I think most people probably wouldn't expect from an RV this size. So hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, before we get any further, let's take a look at the numbers. So this is gonna have a gross vehicle weight rating of 4,425 pounds. It's gonna have a cargo capacity of 1,151 pounds. It's gonna ride on one single 4,000 pound axle, and it will have C-rated tires. So, in my opinion, towability, this is something you would probably want to put behind a basic half-ton truck, as long as you have the payload capacity, which most of them will. You could put this behind some mid-size SUVs, some full-size SUVs. I would generally stay away from the mid-size stuff only because of the overall length of this. And it's tall and it's wide, and it's just going to be a big profile for wind to hit it. And of course, that's going to impact your ability to tow it safely. So a half-ton truck doesn't have to really be max tow or any of that stuff. Just as long as you have a well-equipped half-ton truck, you should be able to get away towing something like this. They got the dry weight and everything down here. It has a 3,236 pound dry weight, and it's 20 foot 8 inches long. So it's the length of a 20-foot cargo trailer. Just keep that in mind. So again, just whatever you might tow with that, you can probably tow with this. This will just be heavier overall. Anyways, guys, let's check out the inside of this unit, then we'll come back out and check out the outside. Very cool altogether. I love these GEOPROs. These things are super, super nice. So Azdel sidewall, which means it's a composite sidewall. So you basically don't really have a risk of like delamination, rot, stuff like that between the backer and the fiberglass, since it's Azdel, a composite board and fiberglass. This is the Rockwood G19BH. All right, we're gonna step up the Moride step above steps. They have a little cool thing here that goes over all their differences. Azdel, 6-side aluminum, fully laminated walkable roof, fiberglass front cap, frameless windows. That's actually a pretty big one because most RVs this size don't have that. Dexter torsion axles, we'll look at that when we get out here. Has a 190 watt solar panel already on the roof, so that is really cool as well. Anyways, let's step inside. So, layout of this thing is pretty nice. There we go. So you have a window on the front, you have one window over here. You probably could have put a window over here. You got your TV right here, entertainment above, some nice storage space above that. Looks like a queen size bed with some storage drawers underneath as well. Very nice. No slide out on this unit, so that is kind of cool. You know, it's always nice to see a good layout without a slide out, because that's just one less thing to fail, one less thing to worry about, one less thing to set up. Here's your dinette area. It does convert into a bed. You do have storage underneath your seats as well. Have a nice window right here. And then you have a nice window back here as well. And I like the fact that they put windows all around here. Because when you're in a unit like this, you want to be able to be in your unit and still enjoy the outdoors. 3-burner cooktop. It's actually very surprising to see a stove oven combination this large in a unit this small. Nice large single basin stainless steel sink. Nice faucet above it. It comes with the tire pressure monitoring system already. This unit has a 30,960 MSRP. That's pretty dang impressive. The price of this unit means the actual sale price of it's going to be lower than that. So to be able to get a unit like this from Rockwood, which is a reputable brand, a good brand, at that price, that's pretty dang amazing. I don't think most people would have expected the price to be that low. That's awesome. All right, I don't know if it'll be here whenever you see this video, but if you're looking for something like this, you might want to call them, because that's a heck of a price. Dual bunks. You got a bunk up top here. Good amount of space. Looks to be maybe a little over 6 feet, so you could fit some pretty tall kids. If you took this one out, you actually have a hatch on the back that you could get into this space to load supplies, bikes, things like that, which is really cool. All right, you have your refrigerator right here. Master Chef, I am assuming this is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator. It is. 12-volt refrigerator, which means the solar panel on top should be able to power your refrigerator indefinitely. Microwave, unfortunately, the solar panel will not power your microwave. All right, let's look at the bathroom. So here is your tub rather compact tub. It has the AquaView shower miser, which is this little hose right here, tube. It basically changes colors when the water is hot, so you don't have to just keep the shower running the whole time. I was about to comment on the fact that there was no sink, but they put a sink in the corner of the shower. How cool is that? So whenever you use the restroom, you actually have a sink in here to wash and dry your hands off with. It does take up a little space in here, but you know, honestly, it's just nice to see that they put it in here. You have some storage up here. You have your fan up top. Very, very cool. Like I said, little things about this probably will kind of shock you because they put a lot of thought into this unit. But yeah, this is definitely something that I like. I really like these compact units like this, and I think that most people could understand why. Anyways, let's hop outside and see what the outside of this thing's all about. Okay, starting from the front and working our way back, has a power front tongue jack, spot for two 20-pound propane cans, and spot for two batteries up front. So they give you a lot of capabilities up front, which is really nice. A lot of RVs, like this one next to it, you see the manual front tongue jack. It's really nice to see a power front tongue jack, especially spot for two batteries. Because the solar's on there, it'll really keep those batteries maintained and you'll have a lot of power. Good size pass-through storage. Spot to connect solar directly to the batteries as well if you want to add additional solar. Nice friction hinge door. Check this out, electric door lock on it too. Typically don't see that on RVs, especially in this price point. Asdel outside of your furnace. Here's your Westlake kind of off-road tire. Underneath is your suspension. Again, this is the Dexter torsion suspension. Give you a nice spare tire right here, and this rides on a 6-inch I-beam frame. All right, coming around back. You have a spot here that you put a little shelf on, so you have a little table outside, which is really nice. Your propane connect, you have an outside power connection if you want to hook up a TV or something out here. Scissor style jacks all the way around, plus it has LED lighting all over. They already put the Max Air vent above the vent, which is really nice. This is something that you typically aren't going to see, right? You typically aren't going to look way up there and go, hey, look, they put a cover on it. But most RVs, like the one next to it, do not have that. It is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. Has a full walk-on roof with ladder included. And this is that back door I was telling you about. It's locked right now, but yeah, this is a really, really convenient feature to have because you can side load your RV instead of having to walk on and get everything on and off. This, you have no idea how helpful and convenient something like this is until you actually experience it. Until you have the ability just to pull your vehicle alongside it, load everything into it, and then kind of situate it when you get where you're going. This helps you get on the road so much faster than you might think. You have all your sewer connections down here. Other side of your suspension, 30 amp connection over here, outside shower, again, very thoughtful. You have your city water connection, your tank fill connection, and your black tank flush. Outside of your water heater, and this is the other side of your pass-through storage, which this one's locked on this side. You have your docking lights right here as well, so you have additional lighting so you can kind of see what's going on around the RV. Very, very cool. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm a big fan of this. I really, really like the GEOPRO product. I think they do a great job. So many thoughtful just features to it. And when you compare it to, you know, other units that might be a little less expensive, you know, when it comes to something like this, it's worth paying the difference to get the things that you're just not going to get on a lower cost unit. And the price of this specific unit is kind of shocking because I wasn't expecting it to be as low as it is. So that's really cool to see as well. But yeah, it hopefully is a trend and you start to see it because when brands like Rockwood, who traditionally have been on the higher end of pricing, you know, for RVs, have brought their price down, it means good things are happening. So hopefully we're starting to see some RV prices settle back down. But this is really cool. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this this relatively mid-size compact Rockwood GEOPRO. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.